Okay. Okay, we're getting it set up here. I'm putting that keyboard back. We're looking over here. Okay, excuse me. Got that going. Mic on, audio still running. Looking good. Have a special quest? Yes, absolutely. I got you. I will check that out. I can do that, definitely. Is that Facebook or email? Just to double check. I'll check both. It's not hard to check both. I don't know why I said it. Oh, if it's Facebook, it's going to take me forever to find. Okay. Arcane Rising Unlimited. Facebook, rad. Okay. So we've got Arcane Rising. Let's see who is participating here. We've got Adish. We've got you again on the commons and the rares. Adish is being the man. He's going to be handing those out at his LGS, making some decks and stuff to get other players into the game, which is commendable. It is a beautiful thing that this community does. For super rares, we've got Daniel Martin. He's also got foil supers. For the majestic and legendary, we've got Pow F. For the foil common equipment, yeah, I gotta read across all these lines on this spreadsheet. It's killing me. Foil common equipment, I've got Alan. So Adish, we've got you commons rares. Daniel, we've got you super and foil super. For Pow, we've got majestics and legendaries. And Alan J on foil common equipment. Oh, Daniel, you're also on the Fable. We didn't talk about that. Did we talk about the Fable in the last one? Yeah, it was Alan J. We talked about that. It's Daniel Martin in this one. Doesn't matter what it was on the last one. We didn't pull one, but we could pull an eye today. Okay, let's go ahead and get to it. Adish got you into the game? Dude, sick. Thank you, Adish, for getting Frank into this game. That's awesome. Yeah, Adish is a saint. We definitely know that. Adish was the top donor in our charity stream recently. We do a thing called Pitch for Charity. It's a series of charity streams that we are planning to do before every set release. So the last Pitch for Charity is coming up soon here before Monarch releases. Monarch! So that's exciting. But Adish is awesome because he was our top donor and he actually won some extra prizes because of it. You know, it's beautiful when you get stuff for just being a good person. Adish didn't know he wasn't purposely gunning for the top just for the prizes. He was just trying to get everybody else to donate, and he did. He actually succeeded. But he still beat everybody, so in the end, he got the best of both worlds. He got someone else to donate to charity, and he got stuff. Who doesn't love stuff? Like a foil cracked bauble, a hero deck, and an Ira deck. Shout out to our fans who donated that to the pot. Aether Spindle, Arena's Prayer, and a Locked and Loaded. And we're going to do the new layout. I'm actually going to pop up. I had YouTube up, and that's got a delay. Now I'm on my streaming software that doesn't give me the delay. So I'm not like, wait, why am I looking at what I did 4 seconds ago? RLE, I see your order. I found you in there. I got you. I probably said it before, but I got you. I got this. We're gonna take care of you. Take cover, take aim, and a Ravenous Rebel. Ravenous Rebel! Rabble. It's Rabble, I know it's Rabble. I just like saying words weird sometimes. I'm not one of those people that says, welcome to Wrath. The creator of the game says Wraith. Welcome to Wraith. Okay, pedal to the metal. Knock the death whistle for our first super, and a Null Rune robe right behind it for our first foil common equipment. Beautiful stuff there, guys. Beautiful stuff. Null Rune robe. Bam. Those Null Runes are necessary if you're playing against Wizard or Runeblade. Runeblade's great because when you're playing against Runeblade, you only need one. Arcane Barrier 1, really. You're never getting attacked from more than one simultaneous arcane damage, so they let you just run one Arcane Barrier wherever you want it. So gotta get yourself a full set of Null Rune depending on what hero you're playing. You can swap it out for different equipment depending on the hero. Aether Spindle. Stir the Aether Winds and a Blood Spill Invocation for a foil common. Bam. Bam. Let's get to it. Petal of the Metal, Oath of the Arknight, and a Spellblade Assault for our first foil rare. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Frank, how did Adish get you into the game? What hero are you playing? Tell us more. Teach us about the way you begun the game. I love hearing how people started this game, because it's generally very different from how I started it, because most people that play the game now played it because someone else showed it to them. My box from last week's Cakes Break arrived. Oh yeah, good. I've heard a lot of things are arriving now, which is great, because for a second there I was like, oh, this is taking a very long time to arrive. I don't like it when it takes a long time to arrive. I'm glad it arrived safely. You had some pretty good slots last time, so. Life for a Life, Spellblade Assault, and Ravenous Rabble. But yeah, I like hearing about how people started in the game. They generally start with either a friend made a hero deck, or a friend had these decks. Especially nowadays, it's not like, oh, I had one of the Wraith hero decks. It's generally like a friend made this deck, and he brought 2 of them over, and we played with the leftovers from his box or something like that. First got me into TTS. Oh, okay. TTS. There we go. And the pre-con starter decks to get the field, and we loaded in real decks, and the game really took away. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, the difference, like, playing with the hero decks is still very fun, and that's the thing that I think is best about Fab, is that even playing with, like, a low-power commons and some rares hero deck is still a fun game. There's no, like when you play low-level other trading card games. Oh, there we go. Blazing Aether for our first Majestic. When you play low power in other games, sometimes it's just not fun. You're just like, oh yeah, hero decks are the precons. Yeah, they call them, they were called the Welcome Wraith hero decks. Yeah, the precons. Yeah, they are also pre-constructed. It's just a stuck in my head term for them. Oh, there we go. Super rare. Pursuit of Knowledge. Foil common there. But yeah. Oh, okay. Playing Wizard. Yeah, Wizard is definitely a pretty good transition from like playing Control / all the other more complicated. You're talking about like stacks and everything, you know. But yeah, Wizard is definitely big brain moves there. It's a challenge. I have not tested myself with Wizard, but I watched some of the matches and the calling, and it's a lot of stacking the bottom of your deck. Yes, this game is really good because of the heroes. Yeah, they have their own precons, so you used to be able to buy them. They used to be really cheap. I'll tell you this right now. They used to be really cheap. Don't go out trying to look for them now, though. They did a limited print run of the first edition hero decks, the precon decks, and now they're expensive. They're like over $100 a piece. Sometimes you can find them for under 100, but generally you're looking at $100 a piece. If you want to, the sealed bricks are going for 800-ish. Sometimes you find them sniped on eBay for a little bit less, but yeah, they're very expensive. Our website, though, time to just plug our website again. We do have some hero decks that we've been making out of, collector's item. Yeah, a lot of this has become collector's items. If it's not unlimited, it's a collector's item now. But on our website, we do have hero decks that we make. The decks are themselves comprised of entirely commons, but each deck, and like I said, Fab's great because even if you're playing with a deck completely made of commons, it's still a fun game. They're completely comprised of commons, but each deck comes with a pack of rares that you can use. It comes with 6 rares that are in the class of the hero that you are playing. So things that you can... Oh, Teclocore for a Majestic pull. There we go. So 6 cards that you would play, hero cards, so your class rares. So if you're playing Guardian, it'll be Guardian cards. If you're playing Mech, it'll be Mech cards. Mech rares. And then it comes with 3 generic rares. So those are cards you can play in any deck. Since we're just talking about, basics of the game. The generics are playable in any deck. The class cards are only playable in that class. But it comes with those extras, and then 3 foils of any rarity. And I mean any rarity. I haven't, I won't lie, I have not passed out a legendary there yet, but I have had a few Majestics and a few super rares in that rarity slot. So those hero decks are on our website. You can just search the website for hero decks. But they're $11, I want to say. And then if you buy 4 or more, you get a discount. So it takes that off immediately at checkout. But yeah, they're a great way to learn how to play. They also teach you a little bit about deck building because you get to open that pack of randomized rares and kind of look at like what card do I want to take out of this deck? What is this better than? Because it's not better than all of them. Some commons are still better than rares in certain classes. Some commons are still better than certain rares in certain classes, I should say. A lot of caveats there. First foil super is Knock the Death Whistle. That Azalea specialization. Another thing we're working on right here, and by we I mean me, are working on is doing some dual decks. So we're going to come out with a product where it's 2 decks that are specifically designed to pair up with each other and make a good game, make an interesting game for both players. Trying to get the power levels right. I'm still building some of the decks and playtesting them. So once those are out, I'll make a big thing about it. I'm sure. Stir the Aether Wind, Silver the Tip, and Dissipation Shield, which has just amazing foiling. The amount of shine in this, just so selectively applied. It's beautiful. We talked about how the foils in this game are better than foils in other games. That's an amazing example. And that's the end of box 1. 2 Majestics and a foil super. We're not rolling so hot with Arcane Rising tonight as we were with Welcome to Wraith. But we still got 3 boxes to go, and that's plenty of time to catch up and then keep gaining the lead. Let's keep cracking. 24 more packs here. Locks, titled, locked, and loaded. Go ahead and put those over there. And we'll start crack-a-lacking. Building up a pile of sleeve wrappers on the ground. Life for a Life, Spellblade Assault, and an Index. I recently had a conversation with my wife about Kano and the hero class. If we can get let's get a good image of Kano. Oh my god, of course I'm not going to pull a Kano pack for 5 packs. So you can see Kano here. Looks kind of like a Fire Nation overlord, and we'll just go ahead and open this pack since we're talking about him. Not your typical fantasy wizard. I really like his design. I love it. I'm not knocking Kano. But my wife was just like, why does he look... Oh, there we go. The Kano pack's got the wizard heat. We've got a Sonic Boom in there. Bam. Let's go ahead and sleeve that and throw that in the Majestics and a Moonwish behind it. Sadly, that Sonic Boom wasn't 1 card more back. But yeah, so she's like, why doesn't Kano look like a wizard? And I was like, what do you mean? A wizard is a wizard no matter what he's wearing. She was just like, yeah, but he doesn't look like a typical fantasy wizard. He looks like I forget how she described him specifically, but she was just like, he looks like a cocky, like Fire Lord. And I was like, yeah, he does. But all of the other wizards depicted in cards look like your stereotypical gray-haired, studies a bunch of books wizard. Oh, I think she compared him to like a D&D sorcerer, where like sorcerers are more, charismatic and they're not, book nerds, which like, who wouldn't want to be a book nerd wizard? They're so cool. But, yeah, I thought it was funny. She's like, why doesn't he look like a wizard? And I was just like, he is a wizard. He's just cool. He's got fire hands. Love wizards and wizards. Yeah, right? Harry Potter. Pursuit of Knowledge. Sick'em shot for our foil there. Yeah, but then I was like, yeah, all the other wizards in this, like, he's the only one that looks different. All the other wizards and all the wizard cards are just like a bunch of old gray-haired men looking through books. Which, gotta get that fantasy element. I guess this lady's pretty cool. I was thinking mainly of Index. Let's see if we can find another cool looking wizard. Yeah, he looks like a cool wizard, but an old wizard. But I guess Stir the Aether wins. Oh, an Aether Spindle is different. It's also a cool looking, like, Viking warrior looking lady. If I remember the card art close enough. Well enough. Convection Amplifier, Enchanting Melody. Fate Foreseen for a foil common. Buzz Buzz. That's my other job. Talking about what we're going to do for Super Bowl stuff. We're a nerd bar, so we don't generally go too crazy for Super Bowl, but we always do a few specials and talk about stuff. Sorry. Do a few food specials, a few drink specials. I work over at the Cloak and Blaster, for those of you that don't know. And if you're interested in playing, let's talk about more events. We talked about that event from the Canadian event from Red Riot Games. I'll throw that up there again so you can take a peek at that if you haven't seen it already. That's an Canadian 2K event. I got a Null Rune boots here for filling out that Null Rune set. But if you're looking for something a little bit lower level, a little bit more fun play, the Cloak and Blaster is going to be hosting a skirmish event. And if you haven't read about skirmish, you can do that on the Flesh and Blood website. It's fabtcg.com/skirmish. Skirmish. It's a fun word to say. That is a really fun event. It's something in between like a local armory event. So like a basic, you're talking similar to a store tournament. And it is more of a skirmish is now nationwide because they're all digital. But we are hosting one. It's online. It's via webcam, so you don't have to have TTS, and you do have to have the cards. The cool thing about it is the prizes are random. So LSS, in an effort to make sure that no one is utilizing the webcam to make unsportsmanlike plays or to everything, they said everything except for cheat, just to make sure that it's more fair and it's easier for all players to just get in and play. The prizes are random. They're actually shipping straight from New Zealand. So you're going to get a cool package in the mail if you happen to win one. You just have to have an up-to-date gem account. So that's your player account on their website, which you can just sign up for on Fab. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Red in the Ledger foil. That is some good stuff. That's what's up. Beautiful foiling. He wants you to buy both slots, but also he's gonna get it or you get it. That's funny. That is funny. If only you could just buy both, but that would just defeat the whole purpose of the game. And I've already refunded a few people for accidentally having bought both slots, so I can't do that. But if you want to be sponsoring a break or anything like that, feel free to message me. We can always work that out. Always figure that out. Pour the Mold, Life for a Life, and a foil Spark of Genius. But what was I saying? Oh, Skirmish. It's really cool. So if you are into just playing the game and you're ready to take it to the next level, but you don't want to commit too much, the events, all skirmish events across the nation will cost less than $20 USD. So even if you're Canadian, I think it's also 20 Canadian. I'm not quite sure. I think it might be a little bit more because Canadian translates a little differently. But yeah, they're going to be relatively inexpensive events, and you could possibly win some really cool stuff like Cold Foil Heroes, Cold Foil Adult Heroes. So those are really rare cards that are really awesome and highly collectible. They also made some custom playmats just for Skirmish. So it is the art for Scar for a Scar, but it's a Skirmish on it. It looks really cool. It's that Ira with a sword out. Really awesome mats. But those are given out randomly to people who sign up. So each event run by an official host, so like the Cloak and Blaster, will get 8 of those Cold Foil Heroes and 2 of those playmats, and they will be randomly assigned to people that sign up for their event. So you will have a pretty good chance at getting one of those from any event that you sign up for, because they're not performance-based. So you could get dead last and still... Oh, there we go. That's the hit we're all looking for. An Art of War. It's non-foil, but still. Phenomenal card. There we go. and an overloop for our foil. Again, obviously, would have been nice if it was one slot back, but we do have our foil Majestic already, so it's probable that that might be the one. It's rare that we get 2 foil Majestics in a single case, but it does happen, so we can still hope. We've still got 2 boxes left to go after these last few packs in this. We got another foil rare there, stacking up that foil rare slot. But yes, the cool thing about skirmishes, speaking of, one, the prizes are random, so you can win something for coming in dead last. But also, even if you do win and you don't win, even if you do beat everyone and don't win the event, you get 6 times XP. So if you're paying attention to how this game works and you're thinking about going to play at a higher level, eventually when the United States finally gets its act together and we start, actually avoiding COVID cases and quarantining people and listening to science. Eventually, we'll beat COVID, at least in a way that we could possibly have big in-person events again. And if you're looking to play in those big in-person events, XP is one of the ways to do it. It is an awesome little system. Normally, in an armory event, so in a store tournament, you get ×3. So for every win, you get 3 points. If you play in a skirmish event, for every win, you get 6 XP points. So that is double what you normally get. And if you can't play in any local events or online armory events, the only way to get points is through the Play Anywhere system, which you can set up your own Play Anywhere game anytime you want. But through that, you can only get 3 points, and that's just for games. So if you set up Play Anywhere and you play 3 games, you can that maxes you out for the day through Play Anywhere, not completely. And that's the end of box 2. We're going into box 3, guys. So we got a Red on the Ledger, foil, and Art of War in that box. Pretty solid. And I think the Sonic Boom came out of there, too. So that was a really good box. But yeah, Skirmish is a great way to rack up a ton of XP all at once. Obviously, the competition is going to be pretty high. Yes, so the date is set. Let me double check because I don't want to say the wrong day. I believe it's Monday the 22nd of February. I want to just make sure that the 22nd is a Monday. Yes, it is. Monday the 22nd. So Monday the 22nd is the day. It's going to start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you do not have a way to sign up yet. The list of official stores has not been made live yet. But I was just talking to the owners, and we're going to get a portal up for purchasing. So if you are looking to sign up, make sure to just keep an eye on that. I will be posting it on the Fab Arsenal page since I will be TOing and also playing in that event, which is a fun balance to strike. But I will be trying my best because I want that XP. It will be Blitz format, which means you have to own less cards. In Blitz, your deck size is 40 cards exactly, and a play set of cards in Blitz is only 2 cards. You can learn more about Blitz at fabtcg.com/formats/blitz, or you can just click game and then click Blitz on their website. But yeah, Blitz is a fun, fast format. You only play with 20 life, so some of the games are a lot faster. Which is good, which means we can get more rounds in, which means you can get more XP in, possibly. But yeah, it's online Blitz, played via webcam, so you do need a webcam, and you do need to own all the cards to set up a physical deck. You're going to do something like what I'm doing right here. Point your camera down at your play mat, put your cards out, and play. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, all of the events will be either $20 or less, depending on the host. In America, price fixing isn't, wrong sleeve. Price fixing isn't a thing. Just like they can set map for products, they can also set a price limit, upper limit on the event. So they have set that at $20. So no matter where you go, any skirmish event should be $20 or less. A store can run it for less. They just can't run it for more. Which is, I think, very good because a lot of stores would have been like, oh, well, we're going to run it for this much because we only want 4 people to sign up and then they win all the prizes. And that would just be absolutely unfair. Or LSS would see that and just be like, yeah, well, we're only shipping you 4 prizes. Bye. I have no idea how they're randomizing it, how they're assigning prizes, but they will be, which is really cool. I think it's nifty. Another spark of genius. I think that was a spark of genius on their part. But yes, it will be Monday, February 22nd, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. If any of that changes, we'll obviously update it as quickly as we can. But you should see a page to purchase tickets to that event soon. Soon. I will post it on Fab Arsenal, like I said, and you will probably definitely see a Facebook event through Cloak and Blaster. So if you follow the Cloak and Blaster on Facebook, you should be getting those event notifications. I'll also be posting it in the Fab TCG Discord, so if you're in there, definitely keep an eye on USA events so that you can sign up for that. You do have to pay to be in the event. They haven't finalized the price of the event yet, but you will have to pay to be in the event. So don't just go to... If Alan has already put it all up on the gem event search, don't just go there and click that and think you're already in. You will have to go to their website and click pay, check out, do all that stuff. Anybody that's just signed up through Gem and not through their website, not gonna play that day. Sorry. I do try my best to double check the list and ping people for, hey, it looks like you signed up. Ooh, foil reduced to Rune Chant. That's a good one. It looks like you signed up through Gem, but not their website. Just make sure you go ahead and pay. Otherwise, I can't let you in. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for webcam games. I like TTS. TTS is a lot of fun. It's a great way to learn. It's a great way to play some of the game. Test out cards without having to, take everything out of your binder or even, own it in the first place. Obviously, it's very ideal if everybody buys all the cards they need. But, sometimes you just want to play test something before you're like, I don't want to go out and buy a play set of Enlightened Strikes until I know if this deck's really good with them. I'll play it on TTS. If I decide that the E-Strikes are very good in this deck, which likely they are, I will go ahead and add them and buy them. Speaking of buying cards, if you want to support the shop without buying cards from our website, let's say we don't have the ones you want. Let's say you are looking for a play set of Enlightened Strikes, which I know we do not have on our website, and you go to TCG Player and you find them. It would be awesome if you had a high octane in your Majestic slot now, because we do. It would be awesome if you would click the link that's in the description of this video. That is should have our TCG Player affiliate link in there. If you click that link and do all of your shopping, it will help out the channel by giving us a little kickback on our TCG Player account without even buying cards from us. And it costs you nothing extra, so you will buy that Enlightened Strike for the same exact price as you would have without clicking the affiliate link, except if you click the affiliate link first, it does get us a little kickback, which is really nice. I appreciate when people use that affiliate link. It helps us do things like what we're doing right now, which is putting out feelers for purchasing massive amounts of Crucible of War so that we can get it up here and into from the hands of players who aren't using them to the hands of players who will use them. Yeah. Haven't seen any insanity in this box yet. Nothing melting my mind here. I got that high octane. That was pretty cool. I have a feeling that the legendaries in these last 5, 6, 7 packs. I have a feeling. Enchanting Melody. Command and Conquer. There we go. Another highly coveted M. Oh, and a foil Rapid Fire. Foil Rapid Fire and a Command and Conquer. Rapid Fire seems like it would be very good, but I haven't had any success with a Rapid Fire Ranger. It's just a little too much setup. If it was like Rapid Fire, until end of turn, arrows you control gain go again. I mean, it does let you reload. It was until end of turn, arrows you control gain go again, and you can shoot them from your hand. That would be a very different story. I guess you have an arrow there, and then you reload. So you have an arrow there. You can't reload. But you can use reload to put one in there. Use redliner to put another one in there. And fire 2. It's true. I haven't played around too much with Ranger. I went straight to Runeblade, and I'm never going back. No, I'm not doing that. I'm actually gonna play a bunch of characters soon. I'm just gonna play through the whole line because I'm doing those battle boxes. So I will have played every character. Low power mode. Knock the Death Whistle. Back alley break line for our foil. Okay, last 3 packs of box 3. Last 3 of box 3. Absorbent Aether. Reduced to Rune Chant. Silver the tip for our foil. Another rare there. Another foil rare there. Squeaky packs. Plunder Run. Reduced to Rune Chant. Absorbent Aether. Another foil rare. Wow, back-to-back foil rares. I said the legendary was in here. Don't make me wrong, Kano. That's not a big brain move. Not what we want to see. We want to see that legendary Rusted Relic and read the runes. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Read the runes. Great card for Runeblade. Okay, final box of Arcane Rising. Let's get it going. This is going to be the box with all the heat, all the spice, all the sick mercs, as you would say in the Facebook group. All the sick mercs. Did I use that right? There we go. Let's go ahead and get these commons in the box. Weighing down that corner. There we go. Arena's Prayer, Plunder Run, and a foil Sunkiss. Another beautiful card for foiling. Not a card that I have played at all. Maybe it's just me. I don't understand the line of thought for playing Sunkiss Moonwish combo. I haven't figured out a way. Maybe it's a wizard thing. I haven't figured out a way where I'm like, yeah, that would be a good combo. Oh, foil become the Arc Knight. There we go. That's a good bit of foil super there for us in pack 2 of the final box. It's only a portent of things to come, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's go. Spellblade Assault, Life for a Life, and a Rifting. The Fighting Pits, Reduced to Rune Chant, Plunder Run, and a Zap. Just reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood. Anybody else? Is it just because she has a red hood? It just makes me think of Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, what if there was an alternate storyline where Little Red Riding Hood was actually a witch, and the big bad wolf was like, "I ate your mother," and she was like, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna explode you with lightning." Thanks for insulating Grandma, I guess. Another foil rare there. Foil Arena's Prayer. Aether Spindle, Enchanting Melody, and Scalding Rain. Scalding Rain, Scalding Rain. Plunder Run, Take Aim, Headshot. Okay, let's keep going here. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost halfway through this box. Let's see what we got. For the Mold, Convection Amplifier, and another Zap. Not what we're looking for. I want that legendary. I want that to pop up soon. You got me worried here. Got me worried here. How many cases have I opened? Ooh, there we go, a Majestic. Okay, that's some heat. How many cases have I opened without an L? I would say, in all of the cases, just a guess, probably only 5 or 6 out of the, I don't even know how many cases. 5 or 6 across all, well, 5 or 6 across all of the base sets. Crucible is a totally different story. I've opened a lot of cases of Crucible without an L. So Like 7 in a row almost. 8 in a row almost. But between Welcome to Arcane, probably 4 to 6. I don't think it's anything less than 4, and I don't think it's anything more than 6. But across, what I order, 100 plus of, I've had 100 plus of each set. 100 plus boxes each time it's come out. So 50, 60 of each set, 120 cases. It's really uncommon. Oh, I guess I'm including Crucible in that case calculation. So it's over 50 cases that I've opened, and I've only like 10% chance that it ever happens. And some of those, yeah, I guess some of those were Fable pulls. So sometimes you just don't get the L and you get the Fable. Sometimes you get both. Enchanting. Rapid Fire for a super. And a back alley break line for a foil. Okay. We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 packs left. 11 packs. Yeah. Just under half a box here. This is pack 11. Plunder Run. Pedal the Metal. Foil Pour the Mold. 10. Take aim, Aether Spindle, lead the charge. 9. Yeah, I hope it didn't jinx us here by saying I've only done that 4 or 6 times. 9. Oath of the Arknight, lead the charge again for another foil. Blue, yellow. I mean, it'll be funny if this is a red lead the charge for foil, but also I would like to see at least an L. A Fable would be nice. Let's see another eye. See another eye. An eye. Back-to-back weeks. Take aim. Stir the Aether Winds. And a Plunder Run. Well, it was neither the legendary or another lead the charge, so I don't even know what to say. Pack, you disappointed me. I asked for one of 3 things, and you just couldn't deliver. Let's go. Aether Sink. Absorb an Aether. And a headshot. Ooh. I'm feeling like that guy right now. Come on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left. This is pack 6. Let's go. This is a sealed pool. This is what you'd pick up if you were doing sealed in store. 6 packs. Let's go. And if you open a legendary and you're, red in the ledger for a Majestic there, that's at least some good pulls there. We got a foil and a non-foil in this set here, but that's not our legendary. Not our legendary. Anybody like Dinosaur at Disney? I haven't been in a million years, or what it feels like because of COVID, but I'm not going back for a long time. Not our legendary. But the dinosaur ride at Epcot is probably one of my favorite rides. No, it's not Epcot. I'm sorry. I said Animal Kingdom. I meant Animal Kingdom. I said Epcot. Plunder Run. Take aim. Rifting. We got 3 packs left, guys. We got 3 packs left. Oh, let's go legendary. Lead the charge, come to fight, whisper the oracle, Sunkissed, Chrono Dichotomy, onto our rares, Oath of the Arknight, silver the tip. Oh, the best one! Oh, it's the best one you can pull. There we go, Arcanite Skullcap. It's the best one you can pull, like, value-wise. There we go. I wouldn't say it's the best legendary. It's definitely not the best for all class. It's not like Spring Tunic, Fandle's Tunic, where you can just slap it in anything. There we go. Whew. That was a close one. Pal, you cut it close. This cinematic level of just third to last pack. Sitting here like, uh-oh, I don't know. Oopsies. I'm so sad. You buy-listed cards to roll this over. And this is what's going to happen? Whew. Oh, man. Aether Spindle. Stir the Aether Winds. 0 to 60. Let's see. Can we get an eye? Can we just bam it up? Top that up? Yeah, right? Whoever had Pal was probably, or will be later. I think he's at work right now. Is going to be later holding his breath like, oh my god, skip to the end of the video. Did I get it? That is, I guess, one good thing about watching later. Ninth Blade, that's a solid Runeblade Super. And we got a Crown of Dichotomy. So pretty good for a final pack after already having cleared that legendary. Wowzas. There we go. Okay, I feel so much better now. Oh man, that really brought, like, my mood was starting to crash, you know, when you're just like, this is, oh man. You know, I do these, and everybody knows going in that they might walk out, theoretically, with just things they didn't want. Or, you know, this isn't singles purchasing, you know. Sometimes you pull a bunch of cards, but they just happen to be none of the things you want. And then you just gotta, you know, take them and trade them away, or buy list them to move on to another slot. But I still feel bad when I'm here on stream and somebody's just like, that's just not what I need. I have like 12 of those already. But an Arcanite Skullcap, you can always use another one of those. Pal, congrats on pulling that. There we go. We're going to put that in the box so we can ship that out later. For our Majestics, we've got a foil red in the ledger. A beautiful card. An actual regular red in the ledger. Why did that sound weird when I said it? Arcanite Ascendancy, Command and Conquer, High Octane, Art of War, Sonic Boom, Teklo Core, and a Blazing Aether. A really solid Majestics pull. You're getting like all the things you want. A CNC, an Art of War, and you've got some really good cards for like pretty much every hero in the set. Solid pulls in the Majestics slot again in this case as well. Kind of worried there at the beginning, and then towards the end we just pulled it out. Foil Supers, you got Become the Arcanite, Rapid Fire, Spark of Genius, and Knock the Death Whistle. There we go. Let's go ahead and slop those in there. We're going to go ahead and pull these off. Ninth Blade of the Blood Oath, Rapid Fire, Tome of Aetherwind, Rusted Relic, Knock the Death Whistle, Tome of Aetherwind again, Spark of Genius, Forked Lightning, Induction Chamber, Tome of the Arcanite, Spark of Genius, that's a playset of Spark of Genius, Pursuit of Knowledge, Become the Arcanite again, and another Knock the Death Whistle. Is that 3 Knock the Death Whistles too? Or just 2? It's just 2. Got a lot of Ranger, it seemed like, or maybe it's just confirmation bias. I'm thinking, wow, we got a lot of Rangers, so it seems like we did. Okay, we got a pretty solid start to a set of Null Rune. We got the Boots and the Robe. We got Talismanic Lens and a Crown of Dichotomy. Some pretty good foil common equipment there. Crown is obviously super necessary for Runeblade. You just don't play another headpiece, really. The value on that card is absurd. For 1, you get to crack it and bring back an attack action and a non-attack action. It's good. It's very good. And you get to stack them on top of your deck. It's not even like shuffle them back into your deck. Beautiful. Okay, so that's all going away in that case box. And we'll get that shipped out. Oh my god, the whole thing almost fell over. Whew. Oh, had a heart attack. Had a heart attack. I was about to die. Okay, we're going to slap on the BRB. I'm going to drop a link in chat. That is going to be our box battles link for today. We've got 2 boxes we're breaking, unless by some crazy miracle, 2 people decided to drop some money on Crucible of War into a box battle. Nope, confirmed. We're continuing on. We've got 2 boxes. We've got Arcane Rising, and we've got a Welcome to Wraith box. We're going to crack those. We're going to have some fun looking up the value of cards, taking forever, and watching those numbers slowly creep up. So that link there should take you to the next stream. It's going to be a little minute before I start that. I'm going to take a break, grab some tea, rest this voice, and we will start that up in just a moment. I scheduled that for 9:55. I'll start it early. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep you waiting the full 15 minutes, but give me just a few minutes here to take a break, come back in, and we'll start fresh and anew. Awesome, guys. See you soon.